You failed. All my life, I always thought you could do anything. There I was, always bringing up the rear. Always screwing up.
That's funny. I never saw you that way at all.
Never thought I could measure up to you.
I'm glad you think I'm someone worth measuring up to.
You know, when we had this chance to ride through this beautiful country, you just jumped at it. I like that. I like the way you jump into things. I wish I could be that way.
Dad, this is your grandson, Blake Carrington Colby. You see, we named him for Blake. I guess he's Fallon's father. He's been very good to me. But I love him so very much. And I'm going to give him everything I can. Not in privileges of wealth, rather in a father's caring for his son. Things like being with him when he's sick and needs me to hold his hand and tell him everything's going to be fine. Things like playing ball with him when he wants to play. Studying with him when he needs help with his schoolwork.
Having a few problems at school, huh?
No.
No?
Yeah, I guess. I'm trying, Dad, but there's so much to remember. I get bored. Pretty soon I'm all confused. And then the teacher treats me different, and the kids laugh at me. And then I feel lousy.
Yeah, it's kind of rough, isn't it?
I hate it, Dad. I just want to be like everybody else.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I had a problem sort of like that when I was in school. Everybody else was into jitterbugging and sports, listening to crooners. Me, all I cared about is building model airplanes and model cars, messing around with my brother's hot rod.
When I'm through with Ewing Oil, they're going to be wiped out. Flat broke.
I never wanted that.
See, but I can do it. JR tried to stop me, but he can't. He's tried every trick in the book. He just happens to be fresh out of tricks.
You know, you're going to sound just like one of them. One of the Ewings. I only want what's coming to me. I don't want to see Jock Ewing flat broke.
It's going to be flat broke. It's simple justice. Just the way it is.
Come on back to your place.
Hey, I thought you'd be proud.
It's a long flight. I'm tired, Clifford.
Did you ever go to a movie because you thought you'd enjoy it, and then in the middle of it, you decided you didn't like it because it wasn't what you thought it'd be, and you wouldn't have gone to see it if you'd known that, but you didn't know that when you walked in?
You mean divorce is like walking out of a movie?
Divorce is about changing your mind.
Like if the movie's no good.
Yeah. Or if the married people themselves...
I only like movies with happy endings.
So do I, pal.
How do you get to be a daddy?
Well, you grow up, you fall in love, you get married.
After you get married, you get divorced.
Not always.
But you and Mommy did.
Mm-hmm. But I'm still your father.
Why'd you keep it a secret?
Well, I didn't plan to, but your mother was married to another man at the time.
If this were a movie, I would walk out of it because it doesn't make any sense.
Well...
Are you gonna tell us what it was like in jail?
Am I going to tell you what it was like in jail? You remember when you locked yourself in the closet and you couldn't get out?
And you were crying so hard?
And Daddy had to knock the door down. Well, being in jail was like that. Only a lot worse because there was nobody there to knock the door down and let Daddy out. But I'm not going to go back there anymore. Ever. I promise. You're stuck with me for good.
Jock, I'd be proud to be recognized as your son. But you know what kind of problems that could cause for you and your family. And the pressure it might put between you and Miss Ellie. If it's all right with you, I'm just as happy to leave things just the way they are.
You're saying it's my decision?
I want to do what's best for you. That's all I care about.
I'm going to make your Uncle Bobby happy by making sure that he won't have to worry about running you and all. And that'll make your mama happy, seeing that we're not fighting anymore. Yeah. And then I have a feeling that pretty soon Uncle Bobby's going to be leaving South Fork, too. And that'll leave everything for me and for you. That'd be fun, huh?
I guess so.
No, son. That's the one thing you got to be sure of. Ewing Oil and South Fork should be yours. And I'm going to get them for you.
She doesn't love me anymore because I'm adopted.
Oh, no. That's absolutely not true.
Then why don't you find her? I know you could if you really wanted to.
Yes, I suppose I could.
See? But you won't. Because you know Mama doesn't love me anymore.
Christopher, Mama has always known you were adopted. And she's always loved you. She loves you even right now.
Yeah? Then why'd you go away?
I'm offering you a chance to straighten yourself out.
I'm not sure I could if I wanted to. And I'm not sure I want to.
Of course. I forgot. The American Psychiatric Association has decided that it's no longer a disease. That's too bad. I could have endowed a foundation. The Stephen Carrington Institute for the Treatment and Study of Faggotry.
You gave me the power to run that company, and damn it, I intend to run it.
So I gave you power, huh? Well, let me tell you something, boy. If I did give you power, you got nothing. Nobody gives you power. Real power is something you take.
Look, son, don't you call me that. Don't you ever call me son.
What am I supposed to call you?
How about bastard? That's what I am, right?
She abandoned you, she abandoned me.
And I forgive her.
Unforgivable. What she did was unforgivable.
And I love her.
No!
And I can see what you loved in her.
What we had was not love.
You had me.
Sin.
I thought you'd want to know you had another kid on the way. One more you could screw up.
I think it's a perverted revenge against me, talking like that in front of all those people.
Well, if I put a little damper on your party, it was worth it.
You got no morals, you got no scruples. You might be worthy of me yet.
Rape has got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with violence. It's an act of abuse and violence. Another time that it dragged you out to the center of the square and horsewhipped you. Branded you an animal.
I'm gonna pass it on bigger and stronger than my son. I'm back, Daddy. And nobody's gonna take Ewing all away from me, my son, or his son. I swear to you, by God, I'm gonna make you proud of me.